You're pouring concrete on the driveway. Should start when it runs this way, it's mixing it, and then when it runs counterclockwise from where we're sitting, it starts to come down. We're not doing heavy duty. I mean, it's a good concrete mix. Better than if you just mixed it on site. And then you come in and most of the part that gets it's hardest to do once it sets up is the edges. You want to get it filled in. It's like a magnesium float, that's what I'm using. Let's get that edge filled in. I come back and just grind this flat. So that's the idea. You get the larger aggregate to drop down, and the finer stuff comes up. That's what gives you a smooth finish. And then it's still pretty. It's still pretty wet to put a finish on it, but you can do like a flat trowel. Just start moving it like that, and that'll. It's still too wet for that, but you can get an idea. There's basically a tube on this side that's got set in the height on that side, and then the concrete gutter is set in the height on the other side, and this metal 1x2 just used to screed it up, get the level. And then I'll come in with this bull float. I'll have to do it from the side. Bull float levels it all out. And does the same thing that smaller float does, it's just a lot larger. Side. That's basically it. There's 7 meters of concrete, 7 cubic meters of concrete. We're hoping it gets up to at least to the gate. So the 7 cubic meters got us all the way to the top. I'm just doing the details. Putting a brush finish on it. $45 Sí, solo el primer parte ahí. There's the road with the brush finish on it. Made it nice soft curve coming in here, and then put some stone on top of it. Some of that stone will stick to the concrete, so be nice. And then we'll take this off, and we'll just, all the water's gonna go that way. So this doesn't really, we'll just pack some dirt and rock into here. So here's the pour with the broom finish on it. Turned out to be just the right amount of concrete. Get us up to here. And this will be, that'll be nice because that stone got cemented in there. Should kind of cut this off a little bit over here. But yeah, now there's two-wheel drive access to the property. No problems. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the next 4 or 5 hours, and it'll give us enough time to set up, so if it does rain, it shouldn't affect the finish too much. The gutter guys are here working today. Hopefully we get the gutters right. And we did this, we put this road in, a little plantella here. I think it'd be great for like a greenhouse. Build a nice greenhouse here, and you can walk right over from your house and pick some fresh veggies. Or you could put like another house there, another guest house or something, whatever you want. And the parking area got covered with this stone. And stone. And the doors got installed yesterday too. Don't quite have the door handle. Well, the bottom door handle is in there. We don't quite have the door handle in yet, but that's more or less how that'll look. Got the air conditioners in. Hopefully Monday those will go in. And then the other doors, the cedar doors, I think they came out really nice. This is the first time I've done doors this tall. Oh, let's look at this too. Here's the closet and the master. This might not even be necessary to figure it out. TV would go there. So we'll see. It's nice to build the closets at least 2 feet interior, so there's plenty of room for hangers. So that's the way the doors look. Looks really nice, I think. It's the first time I've done doors this tall, 8 feet tall, and I think they look really good. We got some of the beds in too. That bed's in. Just a nice cedar bed. That bed, and then there'll be a headboard there. And then here there'll be a bunk bed. There's not a whole lot of extra room in the bedrooms, but most of the time you're going to be hanging out here anyway. This area, living room, and all this area down here. Pool area. It's covered pool area. We got the coral stone delivered yesterday too, for around the pool. So all this stone here will get installed around the pool, around this border. And the coral stone goes in, and then what I do is I get grout, non-sanded grout with no sand in it, and I mix that with white cement And there are these sacks of dust from when they cut the coral stone. So you can buy a sack of the dust from the coral stone, which is this here. You buy these sacks, you buy white cement and grout, and between the three of them, you get a really strong mix that's the right color. We'll probably see that in the next couple days. Well, those are the brackets for the air conditioning units all finished.